this strategy loses money. We proved it ourselves in the very first video on this channel, 190 real trades, minus 0.05 R per trade, a slow bleed. Then we handed it a $50,000 prop account anyway and made it take the evaluation, not once, 10,000 times. Sized aggressively, at $1,000 of risk per trade, it passed 1 in 6. 1 in 6 with a strategy we already know loses money. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what passing an eval measures, why genuinely good strategies fail these tests, more often than losing ones pass them, and the single dial that decides the whole thing. This is not a video about scams. It is a video about variance and what it is quietly selling you. Quick definitions, because we explain everything here. A prop evaluation, an eval, is a test. A firm gives you a simulated $50,000 account. Hit a profit target without breaking their loss rules, and they fund you with real money and split the profits. The rules we are testing are the generic ones, the kind you see everywhere. Make $3,000 in profit, never lose more than $2,000 from your highest point, and never lose more than $1,000 in a single day. No firm is named in this video, because the math does not depend on the firm. One more word, RR is just risk. 1R is whatever you choose to lose if a trade goes against you. If you risk $500 a trade, 1R is $500. Now the 3 strategies we feed into the test, and here is the honest part, they are all real results from our own past videos. The loser. From video 1. A break-even grinder, 3,187 trades that barely made money. And the one genuinely positive set we own, 119 trades. Real distributions, in sample, run through the same test 10,000 times each. Watch one eval happen. We take the losing strategy's real trades, shuffle them, and deal them out one at a time, turning each R into dollars at $500 of risk per trade. The account climbs, it gives some back. Here it grazes the drawdown line, the point where one more bad day ends the test. It survives. A few green trades later, it touches $3,000 in profit, and the screen says the word everyone is paying for. Passed. That trader now looks funded and skilled. Nothing about the strategy changed. It still loses money over time. This single run just happened to land on the right side of variance before it ran out of room. The question is how often that happens. So we ran it 10,000 times. 10,000 evals, same losing strategy, at $500 of risk per trade. 14.9% passed. Now crank the risk to $1,000 a trade, 17%, 1 in 6. Sit with that. A strategy that we have already proven loses money over a real sample, passes a $50,000 evaluation 1 time in 6, purely because a short test with a deadline is a small sample, and small samples are noisy. The pass did not find an edge. It found a lucky streak before the streak ended. An eval pass taken alone is not evidence that a strategy works. It is evidence that variance exists. Here is the dial that decides everything, and it is the uncomfortable one. Watch the pass rate as we turn up the risk per trade. At $100 a trade, the losing strategy passes under 3% of the time. At 250, 10%. At 500, 15. At 1,000, 17. Read that the right way. Betting bigger makes a losing strategy pass more often, not because big risk is good, it is the fastest way to blow a real account, but because a bigger bet reaches the profit target in fewer trades before the losing edge has time to grind you out. The eval rewards the exact behavior that destroys funded traders. The people who pass fastest are often the ones sizing the most dangerously. Now the part that should bother everyone. We took the one genuinely winning strategy we own, a real positive edge, and ran it through the same test. At $1,000 of risk, it failed the eval 73% of the time. Read those two numbers together. A losing strategy passes 17% of the time. A winning strategy fails 73% of the time. The test is not sorting good traders from bad ones. A good strategy with a run of normal losses early gets eliminated before its edge can show up, because the drawdown rule does not care whether you are unlucky or unskilled. It just counts dollars. The eval is a coin flip wearing a lab coat. So what does it cost to pass with a loser? At $500 of risk, the math says about 6.7 attempts on average before one of them finally passes. 6.7 evals, and the first 6 were failures. Across all those attempts, you placed about 81 R of risk, which at $500 a trade is roughly $40,650 of exposure on a strategy that loses money. We are not counting reset fees. Those vary and we leave them out. But every failed attempt is another eval you had to buy. The thing being sold is not the funding, it is the next attempt. Let us be precise, because this cuts toward the truth, not toward outrage. An eval pass is a sample of variance under a deadline. It is real, it is sometimes earned, and it proves almost nothing on its own about long-run edge. This is not an attack on prop firms. The good ones know this, and the honest conclusion serves them. Funding is not the finish line, it is the start of the actual test, and position sizing is the real variable, not the badge. The 2 strategies we froze in videos 4 and 5 are still running in our public forward test, untouched, and they will say more about edge in 3 months than any eval ever could. Passing is a moment, edge is a habit. The caveats? Kept, because this video lives or dies on them. This is an IID bootstrap. We reshuffle real trades independently, which ignores winning and losing streaks, so real equity curves are even lumpier than ours. The 3 distributions are in-sample results from our own videos, samples of those strategies, not their true long-run odds. The eval rules are generic and labeled a typical $50,000 eval. Real firms differ on every rule, and many trail drawdown more harshly than we did, which would only make passing harder. Conservative scoring throughout. 10,000 paths per cell, 1 fixed seed, so anyone can rerun it and get the same numbers to the decimal. Everything is free in the Discord, the simulator itself, the frozen rule set, and all 10,000 paths per cell. Paste in your own trade log, and it will tell you your real pass odds at any risk setting, and your real bust odds too. Change a rule, rerun it, post what you find, we test, you decide, and the next time a pass rate gets sold to you as proof of skill, you will know which one it really is.